If you can change your brain waves from beta to alpha, now your inner world starts becoming more real than your outer world, and in a sense, you become more creative. Your brain stops talking to you in your head. You stop analyzing. You start seeing in images. You start seeing in pictures. And alpha is an imaginary, very creative state. You're still aware of your outer environment, but not so much. Okay, so here's the answer to your question. If you can get so relaxed that your body moves into a light state, and it's in a light rest, and you're conscious and awake, now you're in theta. And that's a very hypnotic state. And when you're in a hypnotic state, you're in a state of trance, and you're very suggestible to information. And suggestibility is your ability to accept information, to believe the information, to surrender to it. And that's what can program a person to do just about anything, right? So a hypnotist uses, when he's making suggestions, the person who's in theta, the door between their conscious mind and the subconscious mind is wide open to information. Okay, so that makes sense. If you're getting information through your senses and you're in theta, you're in a hypnotic state. But what if the person's eyes are closed? What if there's music filling the space? They're not eating, they're not tasting, they're not smelling, they're not experiencing, they're not feeling, and they're in that realm of theta, and I ask them, instead of all of their attention on everything physical and everything material, to open their awareness, instead of narrow their focus, broaden their focus, and put their attention not on the material, but on the immaterial, not on the particle, but the wave, not on matter, but on energy. And the atom is 99.9999% information and energy, okay? So having the person focus on nothing, this is the funny part about it, and broadening their focus, if they can dial down their thinking neocortex, the theta, they'll have no experience of their body, no experience of their environment, and no experience of time. And they're in theta, they're still suggestible to information. But they're not aware of their outer environment, but they're still suggestible. There's only one other place that information comes from, and that's frequency. And all frequency, radio waves, Wi-Fi waves, X-rays, all carry information. So when the person opens their awareness to the wave function, to energy, and to information, they pay more attention to that and less attention to themselves. They connect more to that and less to the three-dimensional reality. If there's coherence in the brain, all of a sudden the person has a moment of connection. And the brain goes into a gamma brainwave state. And gamma now is an arousal. It's super consciousness.